Hello all. The Republicans have a problem. His name is Donald Trump. He's a populist politician with little respect for traditional Republican policies, truth, or basic common decency. I remain confident that he's going to dry up and blow away any day now, but at this point he has dominated presidential politics for 4 months. He's taken attention away from establishment Republican figures, and he's made a lot of them look like idiots. Donald Trump is a massive problem for the Republican Party, but he's also one that they created. You can see what I mean by looking at the Benghazi hearings. Last Thursday, Hillary Clinton was grilled by Republican congresspeople for 12 hours. As is apparent to all but the most rabid conservatives, this is a partisan witch hunt. Republican leadership has admitted that the whole point is to derail Clinton's presidential campaign. Over 3 years of investigation, costing millions of dollars, the Republicans have failed miserably to find anything important. Clinton's private emails looked sketchy, but we've known about those for 6 months, and there are no smoking guns. Last Thursday's interrogation was a triumph for Hillary Clinton. She looked presidential, her enemies looked like schmucks. But when I go home for Thanksgiving, I will hear at great length about how damning Benghazi is for her. This is because the Republicans have their own countercultural media empire. The standards of truth and decency in this empire are low, and they have been falling for 2 decades. Conservative claims of a liberal bias in mainstream media are actually completely accurate. When Roger Ailes launched Fox News in 1996, he was right to see a need for fair, balanced, conservative-leaning media. That need still exists. Rather than build something useful, Fox News and talk radio have built something dangerous. They haven't sought out and exposed the biases in liberal media. They have just presented a louder, dumber, and more conservative version of reality, and lowered the standards of journalism and commentary in the process. I don't much like Barack Obama's work as president. I don't agree with a lot of what he says and believes, and I think he abuses his power. But so does every president. Objectively speaking, he's not as bad as Bush was. But if you watch conservative media, you get the impression that he's destroying America. They don't provide anything to back this claim up, they just say it over and over again, and millions of Americans believe them. They have taken every opportunity to go bigger, go louder, and go dumber. But they've shot themselves in the foot, because nobody in politics is bigger, louder, or dumber than Donald Trump. Fox News and Company may hate his career, but he's a logical outgrowth of the kind of politics they have encouraged. He's just dramatically better at it than they are. If Fox News and the Republicans are serious about getting rid of Donald Trump, the answer is to raise the quality of the conversation, not to lower it. The fact that they're still pursuing Benghazi shows us that they haven't learned this lesson yet. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And if you'd like to help me make more videos like this one, please click on the Patreon link here to find out how.